to be here today, going live on social media to introduce to you a special event that's happening next week hosted by none other than one of my very good friends and business colleagues, Elisa Bogarts. And Elisa is a launch strategist. She is the wizard behind the curtain for everything launching. And she's a fractional project manager. And what that means in simple terms is if you love to get in front of the camera, do your launches, host events, and all that fun stuff, but you're not really big on all the tech to set it all up and get it organized, make sure your systems and your automations and your emails and your reminders are all going out, then Elisa is your gal. But more importantly than helping you launch, she also helps you get butts in seats for your launch events. She helps you find collaborative and joint venture partners so you can have more promotion and more visibility on other people's platforms. And she hosts a monthly launch visibility networking event to help you do all of that. So if you have a launch coming up, or you know that you're planning to launch and you want to get visible and out onto other people's platforms and network with other people doing the same, then you need to get to this event. So Elisa, I'm so happy to be able to help share this event. You're a girl after my own heart. Welcome to the stage. Let's chat a little bit about what somebody could expect to happen at that event and a little bit more about you. So why don't we start there? Tell the audience a little bit more about kind of how you became to be this launch strategist extraordinaire.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that intro, Kimberly. How did it all kind of start? I've been in the project management industry for like 16 years. I did it while I was in corporate, but I was also a life coach at one point. So I did a lot of my own launches, and I learned a lot. And I noticed that as I was doing my own launches, I was hiding in the back end all the time. Like I was putting together my plan, I was putting together like my 260 tasks that you need to do for a launch, and I was playing in the technology and doing all the operational stuff. And I wasn't wanting to do the coaching as much. I really wanted to actually just kind of do all the back ends for launch things. And so actually a friend of ours, excuse me, Michelle Abraham, mentioned it to me one day. She was like, many coaches don't like doing that kind of stuff. Like, what have you ever thought about pivoting? And then I mentioned with my business coach as well. And they were just like, yes, that's exactly what you need to be doing. So because I had my own experience with it and all the project management experience, it was this great sort of like marriage of the two. And then in doing and in working with my clients and helping them launch and kind of doing all the back end stuff, I noticed that like there's a lot of stuff to do, even if you have someone like me, like doing like all the back end stuff for you. But we're also as entrepreneurs super busy all the time, right? Like we're in, I don't know how many programs of our own, always learning. We are dealing with our own clients. We're wearing all of the hats of our business, right? We're working with our assistants if we have them. And so there's a ton going on. And so I would notice that as we got closer to their launch event, which is where they were going to sell their program, things kind of got crunched. And I noticed that they didn't really have time to be as visible as they needed to be. And they weren't like really prioritizing it. And so it's something that I wanted to start kind of helping people with that. And like a lot of my clients had used sort of just social media and email marketing for their visibility, which are great platforms. Like I know one of my clients, she only uses LinkedIn, and she does workshops like 2-3 times a month, and always has 50 to 100 people registered every time just by using LinkedIn. And I know some people just do email marketing and it works really great. But for a lot of us, that isn't actually enough. Like we need to be out there, we need to be more visible. When I first start working with my clients, I get them to do 3 things at the beginning. So the like early on, I get them to look at their lead magnet and figure out ways to get their lead magnet out to the world, and so they can get more leads, right? More people into their tribe so they can invite them to the event. I get them to start engaging with JV partners, because some of our partners can't promote. Like you need to get on their promotional calendar months in advance. And then also look at speaking opportunities, because speaking, is a great way to be visible. It's a great way to give your lead magnet or even invite them to your event directly.
Yeah.
And so those are the first 3 things we work at. And I was like, well, why don't I create a networking event that gives all these people these things? They can meet other coaches and they can do lead magnet swaps. They can be JV partners and promote each other's events. Maybe they have stages, maybe they have podcasts, to actually offer to other coaches. So that's kind of what the what sort of birthed the Launch Visibility Networking event. So it's all for coaches and to come and to meet, to network, to meet other people, to talk about yourself, to talk about what you're going on, what you're launching, and then to collaborate with other coaches. And because I really feel that if we all help each other, if we all work together to help each other grow, like that's how we all get more successful businesses and make the impact that we want to make in the world, right? That's really what we want to
I know. I love that. If you're listening and you think, oh my God, that is so like me. I found something I was passionate about and something that I was good at and was able to marry it together and start a business. But you didn't go to marketing school. You didn't go to business school. You didn't go to lead generation and visibility school. In that camp myself, my whole business started because I was a financial advisor who sucked at lead generation, and I went and had to learn all the skills. I wrote a book, and then the book was like worked so well for me that I helped other people start writing books, right? And the same with you. I love that you're the, again, I always refer to you as the wizard behind the curtain, but I didn't realize how true that, and how much that paralleled your story, where you'd rather be the person handling all the tech in the background and not the person standing on stage talking, where I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, just, give me 3 bullet points and I'm good to go. I know my subject matter. I don't need to study for hours to do this. I just want somebody else handling all the back end. So if you are listening and you know that you need to get visible, you need to get the word out there. Maybe you've hosted a few events and it's kind of been crickets in the audience, right? As we're just starting out, especially. And it takes a while to build your audience and build a list of people who start attending. But one of the best ways to do that is get on other people's platforms. I always say it. Who's down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. So if you want to get down with OPP, come to Alisa's stage. She's got a wonderful platform where you're not going to just meet her, but you're going to meet other amazing entrepreneurs who also have their own platforms. So what a fantastic opportunity, Alisa, to bring together people who are working on a common goal, which is getting our businesses out there, right? Getting your program, getting your online coaching offer. Maybe you're hosting a membership or a mastermind and you're trying to launch that to the world, but you're not perfect at all of the things marketing, then this is the event that you need to get to. So Alisa, back to you. Tell us a tiny little bit about when the event is and the dates and times and how somebody can get registered.
Yeah, so I host them once a month. So it's always the third Wednesday of the month, and it's from 9 to 10 Pacific. So it's like noon to 1 Eastern. And it's free to attend, so anybody can do it. I have a link that we can put in the comments here. And it just takes you to a calendar, and you can click on it and book yourself in, and it'll send you an email. So it goes on your calendar as well. And you can book the next few months as well. So you're welcome to come to each of them. So you can just go back to the same link, click the next month in September and book yourself in September too. So the next one is on Wednesday, August 19th at 9:00 Pacific.
I love it. So wherever you're watching, if you're watching on one of Alisa's channels, maybe you're watching on my Facebook or my LinkedIn, maybe somebody has shared this and you're watching it on someone else's channel. Wherever you're watching, click through. There's going to be a link to get registered for the event. It's next Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, the Launch Visibility Networking event. You do not want to miss it. I will look forward to seeing you there. I'll be there myself because I want some more visibility too. So thanks, Alisa, for hosting such a wonderful space for entrepreneurs to come and connect, create, collaborate, and maybe find their next launch partner.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this, for giving me the visibility about my own events so that people can get more visibility. Like, this is how it works. And I just absolutely love it. Thank you so much.
Right. Leading by example. It's the best way to do it. So we'll see you there, folks. Click on the link, get registered, and we'll see you next week. Until then, bye.